Far from the place where you feel them today. Oh, see how they weigh like iron in your pockets on a warm summer day. Be free from the swing and be on your way.
Well, it caught me by surprise when I looked into the eyes of a girl so beautiful and so delightful. With luscious hair and crimson skin, her passion knows no bounds. You'll fall in love with this courtesan tonight. She's your ruby, a singer by the sea, fulfilling all your fantasies. You're the ruby. If you follow down her horns, they'll always lead to more. Ruby, 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 ruby.
Wake up, run for your life with me. Wake up, run for your life with me. In another perfect life. In another perfect life. We
Not so bad. What's up? Yeah, I mean, I didn't work out today. So, might as well get some cardio in there. Yeah, we from Canada. Yes, ma'am. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Both from just now. Me hitting wildly. I don't know if y'all saw. My right cymbal decided to just go like, hey, you know what you don't need right now? Me. And that happened. I was like, well, I could take it off and restart the song, or fix it up and restart the song. But why would we do that? The show must go on, after all. What's up? Welcome back. Yeah, Weeb, you want a roast? You want me to roast something? I think I'm going to keep that for some special events. To get into that dark, mean zone for me it's a whole affair, if you will. I just swallowed a beard hair. That's fun. Flamethrower, I'm not fixing my PC right now, though I am going to soon be fixing the shit out of this PC because I'm so fucking fed up with it. Only right now did I actually process what you said about Christmas. I know, right? It's ridiculous. Danny McBride, is he made music? Must be some good Zaza Gravity. No idea what you're talking about. Wild and Drums. Yo, what a historic moment. God, I didn't need to get hard this early into this evening. I mean, you do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Weeb of Canada, I'm a slut for some good drum playing. Well, I got my drum set back up, as you see, as you've heard. Welcome back, Josh Cole, real Joshua Cole. Welcome back to the subscriber rank. Appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the stream in the way you do. Same thing to Low Gravity. Appreciate you. And you think that's lit, and I appreciate you as well. Merry Christmas, Flamethrower. I swear to God, if we're going to start a Christmas thing, I'm going to jump out of my second story window and hurt myself badly and still really have no excuse not to do the stream. So I'll just, I don't know. Just don't talk about it. Zeal and Ardor, welcome back. I saw your stream. Your song was sounding amazing. Also, Ian, right back at you. Your song is sounding badass, even with the male grunts. I will be honest with you. I'm a sucker for the punishment on my bad mix. I mean, you'll still get some punishment, Weeb. I'll still tell you what I think you could improve on the song. But, yeah. Flamethrower thinks I look like Danny McBride. It's apparently a recurring thing. But I appreciate you either way, Zeal and Ardor. I love your shit, man. Like you were making some great music there. Let me literally work on enterprise systems as a freelance IT worker for a living. Really? I don't know how that would. I don't know how that would affect us necessarily, or maybe I'm just stupid. Right back at you. Okay, chill out, Ian, with the honks. I think there's plenty of honks here. There's the one. There you go. And yeah, you got no more points. Well, at some point, no more points at some point. Ladies and gentlemen, there he goes. Squeezes 500 more in there. Save your channel points for push-ups like I am, please. Don't make me do push-ups after that. When I'm not making this man hydrate. That, honestly, I should lower it to free. Ladies and gentlemen, honk. Exactly. Am I right? Okay, folks, I forgot to turn on my super special light here, so I'm going to do that. But how y'all been? What's the week been looking like, y'all? How you been keeping, chat? Like, what's been don't talk to me, weird light that thinks that it's a human and I'm sure about it. I believe it believes it's a human. I honestly do. Kind of convinced at this point. You can't even see it in this shot. Doesn't matter. Guys, we got a very short queue at this point. If anybody does want to have their songs listened to today, you could just join in the queue. Join the fun. Join in on the fun. Oh no. Oh no. Is the light finally dying? Oh man, no way. Okay, no. You see that? That's really weird. That's really weird. And in the other room, Emma fucking gives me the ha. It talks sometimes. Yes, it does. And it just did. You hear it's super weird. Push-ups. 5K. Come on, Grav. Keep it chill. Keep it chill in here. Okay. So we got Flamethrower first. Ian, second up. Jack, thank you for following. Appreciate you supporting the stream in the way you do. It's a little dark here, eh? Let me brighten this thing up a little bit. Oh, other way. There we go. Nice little brighter ambience here. Make sure it's in focus. I'm obviously a professional at what I do here because everything's so smoothly run and perfect from the get-go. There was no delay whatsoever on those drums. None whatsoever. Heard you are doing song feedback. That is correct. I actually am. Flamethrower, indeed. So how it works here for our newcomers, for those exactly low gravity, thank you very much. Beating me to the punch. To submit a song, you just have to join the queue. Command join in the queue. Get your link ready, but don't throw it in the chat. As soon as it's your turn, it's going to say in the chat, hey, get your link ready when you're up next. And then when it's your turn, it's going to say, submit your link. That's when you do it. Then we listen to it for 10 minutes together. And we talk about it. We listen to it in the 10 minutes, and we talk about it during that same 10 minutes. And I'll be damned if I can't find something to say or another about it. Again, thank you to my subs who voted on the notebook choice. I appreciate you guys very much having a say in the things that find themselves in my studio. So here we are, writing shit down in this book. Yeah, so that's pretty much how it works. If you are a subscriber, first of all, you get 15 minutes on the clock. So that's already more time to talk about it, more time to elaborate, more time to get into some concepts, some trials. I might pick up a few instruments and jam some stuff out. I might have time to do that in the 10 minutes, but you never know. Either way, you get 15 minutes on the clock as tier 1, 20 minutes on the clock as tier 2, and 30 minutes on tier 3. And we start to like jump into like open projects and sessions of mine where I like talk about tricks of the trade and how I would go about doing what it is you're doing. So, anyways, let's jump into this. We got a couple people on the queue at this point. So, first up on the docket, all my real homies go tier 3. Zeal and Ardor, I mean, you are a tried and tested subscriber and earn everything you deserve, man. So you're gonna get exactly what you're owed. All right, Bet. I wish I could upload some of the Michael Jackson covers to SoundCloud, but it sadly doesn't let me, but I have songs of my own. Yeah, and that shit gets flagged like that on YouTube, so really fast. Insider trade tricks? No, dude. No, I don't want that. Let's get to it. Flamethrower, if you'd like to drop your link in the chat, and we will get this party underway. There we go. And Jack did indeed join the queue and is ready. Okay, folks. So now that I played drums with no earplugs and my ears are ringing, let me critically listen to your music and tell you what I think it needs. Now that I'm nice and fresh, some may call it warmed up, I call it fresh. Well, I actually hit myself a couple of times, be it on cymbals or sticks, whatever it may be. I am not a good drummer if I'm doing that repetitively in the first song I played. High shelf, all the things. Yeah, I mean, most of the things. Now I'm deaf, let's listen to your songs. Exactly, that's correct. Okay. So we've got the artist known as Xenoterroria, also known as Flamethrower RD Alt. And the song Warfare is up here, a dubstep song. Flamethrower, we got 10 minutes on the clock for you, my good sir. So in that time, let us listen to the song and talk about it thereafter. Like, I want to submit something real quick because I need some help on it, but it's more of an experimental track since I made it a challenge to make absolutely every instrument by hand, even the glitches, which, holy fuck, one of the glitches took me like 40 minutes. Jesus, balls, fuck. I mean, yeah, I could, sure, join the queue. Like, you're always welcome. You will never not be welcome. The only time you won't be welcome is if you give me a track that you say is yours, and it's actually AI, and we find out. That's when you're no longer welcome in the queue. So if you are, command leave before that happens, or disclose in the track, in the chat, rather. Jesus, I combined the words track and chat. In the chat. Thank you very much, Errol Duville Music, for following. Appreciate you. Keep art human. Well, you know, at the end of the production stage, sure. But honestly, I'm okay to use a little AI to get things warmed up, if you will, to get some inspiration, some ideas, some frames of mind that you might not have had before. But keep human art. General tips, back Adam. Welcome back yourself. Keep human art, and I think keep AI, intact. Anyways, enough talking about that. Let's listen to Flamethrower, aka Xeno Terroria's track, Warfare. Let's go. 10 minutes on the clock. Okay, guys, my computer might be just about to crash, so I don't even know if you hear me, but it might be on the way out. If you hear me, goodbye soon, maybe. Stick with me. I know it's glitching. Can you? Okay, this one's not glitching so hard. This one's not glitching so hard. Okay, hold up. Nope. Okay, this one's not as bad. I'm gonna just put the timer at 6 minutes. Holy shit. That looked like my computer was about to give out right there. So I'm gonna close a few things here before it actually does give out. I'm gonna turn off this thing here. That should help the CPU a little bit. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna close this altogether, Logic. Because, guys, so, full disclosure, okay? The thing that I said about the government was not false. Oh, I said this screen is still frozen, so I'm gonna have to fuck with that one. But the thing I said about the government was not false. They fucked me over. I was supposed to get a whole bunch of money back, and I was gonna buy a brand new Mac. And now I'm going about it through other ways because this is the result of using a computer that's like 12 or 13 years old. Is that it tracks called warfare do not like my computer cannot handle them, simply put. Like tracks that are that intense. It's not even about the tracks, it's about all the things that I need open while I stream. But yeah, track wasn't called welfare after all. That was good. Thanks, Obama. Right, if I did live in the States, that would be even close to relevant. I don't know, I don't think so. Okay. Oh my god. You actually got the face of beauty. Oh, great. You actually got it. The crash is always fucking me in the ass too, Jesus. Okay. I'm going to pull your link up again, because I'm going to continue this review. It seems that the computer was able to survive whatever just happened there. So I'm going to pull this back up. Let's see. Yeah, no, that one's still out. I'm going to try and deactivate it. Oh, geez, buddy. Oh, buddy. I think that's the best we're getting here, guys, today. I don't know what's happening. No, there's nothing you have to be sorry about. Oh, CRA. Yeah. The CRA is always fucking me in the ass too. Yeah, sorry. Yes, that's exactly what happened. The CRA and the Revenu Quebec, because they are their own set of fuckers. But there's nothing you have to worry about, Flamethrower. This is not at all your fault. I'm trying to work with what I've got. Okay, let's start this review back as if nothing happened, right? Okay, now we're gonna actually start talking about the song. So here goes the timer once more. All right. So first things first. I just gotta check to make sure that it's not. But no, I mean it's a fade in. Yeah, there's no 420 millisecond infringement there, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so these siren sounds that you got here, it's a bit of a long intro, but I'm willing to put up with it because of its such intensity before. It builds really a lot of suspense, so it's like the contrast is okay. These sirens, the sound that you've used for the synth, I find is a little artificial and kind of thin. It doesn't really give me the sense of urgency so much as mystery. And I think what you're trying to convey is like an air raid siren. And so what you're missing is not octaves as you've done here, but you're missing like a fourth. Because what you've got is like the notes that you've got. It's, I believe... And so what you would need is like the fourth above it to like resonate with it. That note, when you add that on to those other synths, will already convey more of a sense of air raid siren or urgency kind of thing. So you're going to need that layer for sure. And I would personally change the synth sound altogether, but it's not necessary as long as you convey that, like, very important, funny enough, interval. The man even knows how a siren ought to sound. Damn. Well, listen, man, I like intervals, okay? I am a big fan of intervals, not the band, although the band's cool too. They're pretty cool. But like, I like the concept of intervals. So yeah, I can get an actual air raid sample for real. There's that too. You could very well swap the sample out and just do an air raid siren sound. It would sound better. Distort it, put it into the mix. You know how to do that. You've done everything else so nicely. Which, by the way, I may say, someone here is correct. I forget who it was, but it does convey that relentless war. I think it was Zeal and Ardor that said it at some point. Like, it's relentless. See how the machinery of war plays into this. Thank you, Zeal and Ardor. Great comment on that. Exactly, it churns forward forever, basically. I would say, if you've got this drop, this massive drop that you do, sounds like an uncaring machine. Yeah, because it's the onslaught and it just mows through populations, right? That's really what it is. So when we get to this drop, let's go to the pre-drop. I like this pre-drop and how intense it is and how it gives us time to really build up to it. I don't love how you repeat the same length of pre-drop, or like false drop, if you want to call it. I would cut the second false drop in half personally, but that's just me again. Like, give us what to expect and then change our anticipation completely. Let's get into this drop though. You got a couple of synths layered well and clever here, I find. You have that main, like, heat synth, almost, that's conveying just the blasting cannon, almost. And then you've got those, like, kind of machine guns in the back. And they create kind of a modulating unified synth sound-ish, but it sounds like it's one synth sound that's modulating, but in reality it's multiple layers cleverly masked. I would probably add a third... thank you, Zully. I would probably add one or two layers, or maybe instead of adding a third layer, modulating the heat synth every now and then. No, you know what? You want to keep the power of the heat synth. So I would create probably like a duplicate of the heat synth and like make it phase as well, modulating like... We'll get with that in a second, Zully. Make it go like modulate the frequential space as well as the rhythm in the background. Modulate the actual synth's like sort of shape to make it seem like it's all constantly like moving and like shifting its focus across the entire land, if you will. I see a massive RoboCop. You ever play Fallout 3? I see that fucking Robo Prime machine just blasting across the wasteland. That's what I picture when I see this. It's just like Liberty Prime. Thank you, Liberty Prime. Thank you very much, Weeb of Canada. So yeah, I want that laser eye effect to just sweep across, and I want that to phase, and I want it to fuck with its own sound. I literally just played Fallout 3 last night. Dude, I wish I could. I have an Xbox 360. That's my highest Xbox console. But again, if I get a computer, I'm downloading all that shit on Steam, so fuck that. All right, transition out of your drop. It's an easy thing. I would probably put something like one last kick and like something like that. Like almost like a vinyl slowdown, and like just give it an envelope out into the next section, because right now it cuts very abruptly, and I'm like, oh, okay, we have arrived at the next section. The train has stopped. I don't want a train so much as I want an intercontinental ballistic missile. You know what I mean? What else did I say? That's it, actually. Both false drops, double length, I've already talked about. So we have efficiently spoken about everything I wanted to. Make sure you trim that second false drop down half the time, because again, give us something to expect and then change our expectations. It's a really good way of getting into it. Wow, that's the least feedback I've gotten. I call that a W. What do you mean that's the least feedback I've gotten? That's like, actually, it's not that much. I actually didn't have much to say. Because again, it's got a very particular mission in this particular track, and you are accomplishing that particular mission quite well. Like you're not dilly-dallying. You just need a little bit of variance here and there. You need to throw us off guard. You need to like give us a shape that is more emphasized. And then you're good. Like you have a song that is a powerhouse in and of itself. So like what really needs to be changed? Well, not much. You'll fix everything you said. I'll bring it back to you once done. Good. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Yeah, this, I don't know if this one's going to work, but nope. Thank you very much, Flamethrower, for allowing us to listen to the song online together, provide comments, criticism, feedback, analysis, what have you. Looks like we're stuck with a screen cam today for some reason. My computer doesn't want to allow for a full cam. So here we are together in this very weird, very awkward view. Either way, thank you for trusting us with your track, Flamethrower. That's a very nice track. Honestly, very hype, very big vibes, and I don't know, whatever the young youths say these days. Big hype vibes. Thank you very much. Stick around, Flamethrower, as we are moving to the next person in line, which is Ian, the Honk Master today. Honk! Pounds Like a Sam. Skibbity, right. Skibbity, Riz, and song things that are hype with the hippin' and the hoppin'. Did I do okay, guys? Everybody's begging me to stop. So, got it. I'll stick to my lingo. No cap. Pounds like a Sam. I almost said pounds like a scam. That would be a really good username to defraud like elderly people. Pounds like a scam, because it wouldn't necessarily register with them at first. You're breaking my heart. Yeah, I know. I'm infinitesimally more appealing when I use the youth's lingo. You know how it is. Ian doesn't know what the 420 millisecond rule is. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Ian. I'm seeing it broken here already. Oh, nope, that's too much time. That's way too much time. I'm seeing it already broken here. So we're going to let you know probably that already the infringement is complete. Soundtrack 2, Purple Prod. This does seem somewhat familiar to me as well. Weeb of Canada. I do remember it. I remember the image. I don't remember the song. Like, how do I do it on the DAW? We'll get into that. For everyone breaking the 420 millisecond rule, they owe Mike 20% royalty and $10. $100. I'll take it. Listen, everybody, listen to Weeb of Canada. My gigs got canceled. The government fucked me over. I wasn't joking about that. That's true. Okay, let's listen to soundtrack 2. Let's talk about it thereafter. Let's go. 15 minutes on the clock for our subscriber. Here we go. What? What do you mean?